The Miami Dolphins face a do-or-die moment, and there's a buzz in the air. All eyes are on the team as they prepare for a crucial season finale against the New York Jets. And just when things seemed bleak, a glimmer of hope emerges. Terron Armstead is back on the practice field. This isn't just any player we're talking about here. Armstead, a four-time Pro Bowler and cornerstone of the offensive line, has been battling persistent knee issues that kept him out of action in recent weeks. But now, with the Dolphins season on the line, there's a chance he could suit up. Can you imagine what that would mean for this team? For a line that has struggled at times, Armstead's presence could be the difference between holding firm and crumbling under pressure. Earlier this week, head coach Mike McDaniel offered a cautiously optimistic update about Armstead Status. "I'm not ready to rule him out," McDaniel said, acknowledging Armstead's history of pushing through adversity for the good of the team. He called it unfair to dismiss the possibility of Armstead playing, even with the odds stacked against him. "He's a hard guy for me to rule out," McDaniel added. And that sentiment resonates deeply, because Armstead isn't just another player. He's a warrior, plain and simple. But let's not sugarcoat it. There are still questions. Armstead didn't practice Wednesday or Thursday, following the same routine as last week. When he finally hit the field Friday, it was in a limited capacity. Is that enough? That's the million-dollar question, one that won't be answered until kickoff is just around the corner. McDaniel himself said it might come down to a game-time decision, an agonizing wait for fans, teammates, and coaches alike. If Armstead plays, he'll likely return to his familiar spot at left tackle, a stabilizing force in a turbulent week for the offensive line. The ripple effect of his potential return is massive. Rookie Patrick Paul, who has shown promise but remains raw, would shift to right tackle, filling the void left by veteran Kendall Lamb. Lamb's injury, a back issue severe enough to land him on injured reserve, adds yet another layer of complexity to an already challenging situation. Without Armstead, though, things get dicey. Paul would take over at left tackle, with Jackson Carman sliding in on the right side. This pairing held its own against Houston a few weeks ago, but the stakes are so much higher now. Against the Jets' defense that thrives on creating chaos, the margin for error shrinks to nothing. Can the young guns rise to the occasion, or will the Dolphins' season come crashing down under relentless pressure? And then there's Tyreek Hill. The speedster was absent from practice this week, sidelined by an illness. For a team that leans heavily on Hill's game-changing explosiveness, his absence raises eyebrows. Sure, illnesses are unpredictable, and there's hope he'll recover in time for Sunday. But what if he doesn't? Without Hill, the Dolphins lose not just a top target, but a player who demands attention on every snap. Can the rest of the receiving corps step up and fill the void if it comes to that? Jalen Waddle has the talent, no doubt. But Hill and Waddle together are a nightmare for defenses. Separately, the dynamic changes entirely. The linebacker room is also feeling the sting of injuries. Anthony Walker Jr. will miss his second straight game with a knee issue. In his place, Tyrel Dotson gets the nod again. And here's where it gets interesting. Dotson shined in Walker's absence last week, earning AFC Defensive Player of the Week honors. Can he replicate that performance? The Dolphins will need every ounce of effort from their defense to keep the Jets in check. But let's circle back to the bigger picture. This isn't just a game, it's the Dolphins' season on the line. Every decision, every play, every moment matters. And that's what makes Armstead's potential return so tantalizing. He's more than a player, he's a leader, a tone-setter, a stabilizing presence on a line that has struggled to protect Tua Tagovailoa in key moments. If he can dig deep, push through the pain, and take the field, it could galvanize the entire team. But let's not kid ourselves, this game won't be won or lost by one man alone. The Dolphins need a collective effort, a relentless drive from all 53 players on the roster. The Jets aren't going to roll over, not with their own playoff hopes hanging by a thread. This is the NFL at its finest, two teams, backs against the wall, fighting for everything they've worked for all season. The stakes couldn't be higher, and the questions abound. Can Armstead defy the odds and suit up? Will Tyreek Hill recover in time to electrify the offense? Can Tyrell Dotson anchor the defense once more? These are the storylines that will define this game, and by extension, the Dolphins' season. So here we are, standing on the edge of what promises to be an unforgettable showdown. The Dolphins have been here before, teetering between triumph and heartbreak. Which way will it go this time? That's the beauty of football. Anything can happen.